Bloody angry here. It's 9 years since Mel was killed, and all we get is preachers. We got a preacher turn up again, blaming Mel. I'm so fucking so sick of it all. I've been patient, I've waited. I've been talking for 9 years, putting her case, putting what we were put through, and got nothing. The only time you see people with passion is when they're talking about bloody football or cricket. Oh, they're bouncing around all over the place, man. Talk. Oh, full on passion. Whoa. Talk about your wife getting killed. And in fact, it's even worse than silence. When they do speak, all we're getting is preached to. Mel should have been this, more understanding. She was bloody well dying, forced out of her bed to go and get her medication. She had every bloody right to get angry at the doctors and the nurses and the bloody community and anybody else that forced her out of her bed to go and get her medication. Jesus H. Christ, what part of that are we wrong? What part of that are we wrong? I am so sick and tired of being the understanding one, the one that sits there. I always have been. I've seen it from other people's point of view. I'm sick to death of seeing things from other people's point of view. I'm sat here. I've got all this trauma and shit running in my head until the day I die. And that's fine, because it's worth it, because I met Mel when we had time together. She's more of a beautiful woman than any bastard preacher that comes here looking down their nose and blaming my wife and blaming me and still driving past like we're a piece of shit. Ignore our calls, phone us up, arrange to come up and meet us, and then don't even bother turning up. And when we try to get in touch with people, they don't even bother getting back to you. And then they turn round and blame us. We should be more understanding. I've sat there for 2 weeks waiting for her to get a message back. Don't get me wrong here, because I am fucking pissed off with the whole thing. I'm sick to death of bastard preachers telling my wife where she was wrong. You weren't in here when I took us a week to drive from Lochimber to Ullapool to get the medication after Mel was refused meds. It took us a week because I could only drive half a mile an hour before she was screaming in pain, and yet we were still forced on our knees in Lochimber to beg for bastard medication that she was entitled to. And yet other people, there's a mountain rescue goes on and people rush off to help, and I love seeing that. I've always been people. We both have that would go out our way to help people. We've driven hundreds of miles to help people, only to end up with our head in our hands going, what the fuck just happened there? Don't come here preaching to us. I'm fucking telling you, I've reached my fucking limit. Now I'm going to go and have a cup of coffee, and then I'm going for a walk, but I'm warning any bastard, I'm fucking not the same bastard mug I was when you walked over us and then killed my wife. I'm not the same mug that gives people chance after chance. Now fuck off. Coffee, babe. And that's my way of saying that even though I'm fucking angry about this issue, inside myself I'm happy. I'm sitting here, I'm getting to watch dolphins. And my wife got to see dolphins before she fucking died. Now, no, none of yous give a shit. None of yous care what you put her through. I know that. And it breaks my fucking heart. Just fuck off and leave us alone. But I will carry on writing her story, talking about when she started life, being raped by her dad, forced into prostitution, all the rest of it. And I'll talk about the abuse that I've went through. And if you don't like it, tough fuck. Then fuck off and leave us alone.